Yo, 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 yo. All right, my last live, the volume was going. So I'm trying it again. I don't know what happened, but I have no idea. It's not even the retrograde, so I don't know what's going on. But I had to start another stream because obviously the volume was gone. Not sure what happened. Hopefully it's working now. I have no idea. I don't know what the heck happened. But I'm not surprised. It's always some bullshit. Lately it's been bad on here. Like it's been glitching and shit. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I have no idea. Hopefully it's working now. Hopefully it's working now. Let me see. See if I can go on here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working. It's a working. It's a working. We back up and running. What's the matter, baby? You good, boo boo? What's the matter? You go sleepies? Go to your bed? All right, baby. You go sleepies. Okay, cool. Hey, Ali, how you doing? That's crazy, Ali. I can't believe all that bullshit happened just because some damn checks. That's nuts. Yes, she's oh, she just went to her bed. My non-floof, yeah. Yeah, she's so cute and she's all bundled up over here. She just left the her blanket and she went to her bed. She just finished snoring. I took a picture of her and her ear was up in the air when she was laying down and snoring. It was hilarious. That's crazy how it got deposited to a different account. What the fuck is wrong with these people? It's not even like the retrograde. How can they keep effing up shit? That don't make no sense. What is wrong with these people? It makes you wonder, like how how people actually, work and what's wrong with them and why are they fucking up everything. Is it that difficult to like put a check in someone's account and work on a computer? I don't know why it's so difficult, but I guess it is. I don't know. Never worked at the bank, so I wouldn't know. I don't know. All I have to do now is wait for the state to see if I got the job and the IRS to give me my money. Yeah, it's a process. It's not easy, Ali. I've been waiting. I'm also waiting for my inheritance check, and the lady said that the the money's there, it's all ready to go. It's got to get taxed, and then it's got to get sorted out, and then they're gonna send me the check. And I'm like, yeah. Meanwhile, we've been waiting for like ever. They sold the house like back in, I don't know, October. I think they sold the house. Yeah, they sold the house in October, and here we are in January, and we're still waiting for like the money and stuff. I gave up. I don't really care. Like, I'm not desperate for anything like that, but it's just the whole thing of like having you wait forever for like money that's you're on the will, and you're like waiting forever. Some people get that shit like instantly, and some people like me, obviously, because my name was on there, they're gonna make I have to wait. But my dumb cousins, they took forever to give in their information. Like, the information went on the deadline. So if my stupid cousins put their name in before, then it would have been a lot better. But they're such a joke. It's like, you would think that because you're on like an inheritance, you want the money right away, or you want the money, period. But these idiots are like, oh, I don't care. People, you must think these people, you would think they was rich to be like, nah, I don't care. I'll get it when I get it. Fucking idiots, man. Yeah, people are so pathetic. It's not their fault. It is not their fault. They just don't. Yeah, I had to redo my stream, Ninja, because the volume went. Jessica was saying to me that it's silent and nothing's coming through. So then I looked and I could see the green light. It didn't come on. So I was like, I don't know what the hell happened. So I had to redo the stream, and then it came back. It's been acting up lately, though. Like, every now and then it glitches. I don't know what happened. Every now and then YouTube goes off. It's not my internet because everything's working fine. Or it could be my old ass Mac computer. So when I get my inheritance money, I'll buy a new computer. I'll think about it. I don't really need a computer as long as it works. Everybody tells me it's nice and clear and it's fine. I watch my lives the next day. Like, I just see, I don't watch the whole thing, but I check to see how it is and if it's okay. And it's fine with me. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's how I feel. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, Ali, hopefully you get the job, and hopefully the IRS gives you your money, and hopefully I get my damn inheritance money soon. I'm gonna go buy a brand new oven. I have a lot of brand new things I need to buy. I need to buy a new oven. My oven is shitty. I need to get a new oven. I've had my oven for like that oven is gone. Oh, I've been here for 15 years, so I got that like the second year I was here. So that oven's like 13 years old. I think it's time like for a new. I think it's time for a new oven. It's kind of shitty. It's like it's all warped and it's all messed up. It's stained. I cleaned it, and it's just like it's a piece of shit. So it's time for Marky to get a nice new oven, so I can do some real cooking and real, real baking and shit. Make shit happen. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's waiting for money. That's always the case. I'm always waiting for something. If it was up to me, I'd be been done by now. And I get shit done. Like, I'm not like these people, man. I get it. But I want something, I go get it. At a time. I can't be waiting for no damn money. I ain't got my own money. That's why I always save my money. I save my money. Now I haven't been away in 4 years. I checked when I went away. I went away on the 20th of January, 2020. That was the last time I went away. 4 years ago. Because of COVID trash. Hey Cameron, hi Sophia. You playing with the doggies? You want to see my doggy? Look. See my doggy, she's sleepy in her bed. See her? She's all cuddled up in her bed. Nice and warm. Uncle Mark's got a big doggy. She's been a good girl today. Somewhat. She's a pain in the neck sometimes. She was watching me cut the grass today. And then I had the blower. And she was like always around me. And I'm like, isn't this thing bothering you? Like, go away. Leave me alone. She was such a pain earlier. But she's been a good girl overall. She's been good. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. He has too big though, yeah. Now that he has. Yes, Jessica, I'm back. You were right. The volume was gone. I didn't even know unless you would have told me. But I don't know what happened. It was on. It's just it wasn't coming through. I don't know what happened there. It's probably on YouTube's and maybe it was all messed up. Maybe the stream was messed up. It has been acting weird lately. So I have no idea what's going on. But every now and then it acts crazy. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But thanks for telling me, because if not, I would have been blabbing and nothing was happening. And I would have been like, everybody would be like, yo, what's going on? Where you at? But it's all good. I'm back in action now. Yeah, I am. I appreciate it. I'm back in the building. I have to find my damn pink shirts. I got some pink shirts. I have so many hats of pink in it. I'm looking on this website, looking at this sale they have, and I'm like, I don't need no more pink stuff. I got a lot of pink. I need a pink hoodie. That's what I need. I don't have a pink hoodie. Get myself a pink hoodie. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 pink shirts, so I don't need no more pink shit. Like Nike has a sale right now. And they sent me an email, 40% off sale. And I'm like, I really don't need no more damn clothes. Like, but they have so much good deals. I don't want no more pink. Yeah, I need some pink. I don't have no pink underwear. I need to get some. I had to throw my red underwear in the trash too. I can't. It was too old. I used it for too many shows. No, I'm just teasing. Yeah. See, I don't feel like buying too much things because I might go away. So yeah, there you go. It had moth holes. Yeah, that's what it was. You're right. Absolutely right, Ninja. It had moth holes. Moth holes and mothballs. Oh, hey, Ali, you donated. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your questions. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm trying to save my money for when I go away. I just buy some stuff, but yeah, after 5 years, yeah. It's crazy how like people have so much clothes and then it gets worn out and they still use it even though they have new clothes. That's like me. I've had the same work clothes for the past like umpteen years, and I don't want to get rid of them because I like my old work clothes because it's got paint on it and all sorts of holes on it and shit. And that's what I want for work. Like I don't want to use no nice new clothes for work. Like fuck that shit. I don't know. And he says, "Will I be receiving any exciting news by the end of the month?" I'm sure you know what I'm thinking of. I want to know the same answer for me. As far as I know, everything I'm gonna get everything I want. And asshole hubby working a second job, moving up. He actually has a job. What do you mean a second job? I thought you said he didn't even have a job. Um, oh, about a second job. Okay. Well, now he knows now. All right. Let me see. Will Ali be receiving any type of good news from now until the end of this month? Hey James, how you doing? Thanks. Yeah, I feel like you will be receiving good news about yourself, like things that will benefit you. Anything to benefit you, I would say yes. But as far as him, like hubby, I don't think you'll be getting any good news as far as him. He's still gonna be like, uh, weird, weak, and just like he's always gonna feel degraded. He's always gonna feel like he's not good enough for you or for anybody. And if he feels like that now, it's gonna make you feel like that, towards the end too. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetie? I hope you're feeling better. So like, yeah, that's what I feel like's still gonna happen. But I feel like you will have success and you'll have like fortunate things happen. Things are gonna be good for you personally. So you will get good news, but not concerning him. And you're gonna get also good news about discontinuing one thing to get to another thing. So um, it's like after you get good news, you're gonna have to make a decision about something else to move on from something. And then once you do that, you'll be fine. If I do get the job, because he's always says he wanted me to work full time. Yeah. Always says he wanted me to work full time. Maybe to the end, or move my small business to part time. Yeah, well, that's pretty much up to how it goes happen. But in my opinion, you should do everything you can. It don't make sense limiting yourself to one thing. The more you learn, the more you earn, the more you do, the more you get. You know what I'm saying? So like going in the cards is you've gotta do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what's best for you. Oh, thanks, Marley. I have to do another question for Ali, then James, and then Marley. That's the order I have so far. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So I'll get to everybody. You're frozen, Ninja, not me. Yeah, you don't have to give up your business. You can do both. You can handle it. You know, work during the day in your small business at night. Just like me, I work during the day in my business and I come on here at night. You know, you can handle it. I know you got the kiddos, you know, but you can do it all. You're super mom. Come on, Allie. You can make it happen. And you're yeah, why not? You know, mommy, Ninja's getting gonna retire soon, so she can take care of the kids. You know, give her something to do with her life. And is asshole hubby working a second job? Let me check. Granny Ninja's there. Get her ass to work. She could take care of the kids. She's always, you know, around, so she'll be fine. See that though? Marty's got her 12-year-old to help her and pay her on the channel. See? Oh, well, there you go. See? It's all gonna work out. Yeah. Don't want the me. Get to work, Ninja. Let's go. Cameron and Sophie, I need you. All right. We'll second job. Yeah. I think that there is potential of him getting a second job. I even got a job card here, so it looks like he will. But you might it seems like he will get a job, and he'll get it through a man. Like a man has a job for him, a second job for him, something to do with business or something to do with like something that he's experienced at, something that he likes to do. But like he's gonna do it, but he's gonna have an ulterior motive. Like he's gonna be like, well, I have a second job, you know, blah 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 blah, you know. Well, tell him, you know, you can buy a Tesla all you want. That shit, that electric car crap, you know, it's okay for people who get lucky. There's a lot of lemons in that area, but people will find out soon enough. That ain't my problem. I'm an electrician, but I ain't got no damn, you know, no, not Mackie D's, no. But yeah, I see him getting a second job, and it could be by the end of this month that he might get it, because there's still 2 weeks left in this month. So yeah, I feel like he might even get this job by the end of the month, Ali. So if he wants a second job, I see him getting it. But when he gets it, like he's gonna like he might like, you know, complain to you and say, look, I got a second job now, so you're gonna have to do this or you're gonna have to do that. Or he might say some crazy shit. He might also have anxiety, or he might be very indecisive. And he might also be like embarrassed to have this second job. So it might be a second job that, you know, he might be like, I'm not gonna tell anybody about it because, you know, I'm only doing it because I need the money. But I feel like a man's gonna give him the job. And I do see this happening soon. So it could be by the end of the month. What kind of job is it? I don't know. Tarot cards don't say McDonald's or, you know, those type of things. It's a job, you know. Something that he's not very proud of, but it's a second job. Or maybe that's why maybe that's why he's gonna try and get a second job, so that way you don't get this job, because he might be, you know, mad that you're gonna work around other people, and he might think that someone's gonna steal you from him. He might be that narcissistic type of, you know, guy, like, you know, he might be like, I can't let my wife go work somewhere. Some guy's gonna scoop her up and take her away from me, so I better get a second job immediately, you know, before she goes and does something and leaves me. I'm telling you that, yeah. Yeah, see, he wants you to stay home and watch the kids while he does two jobs. Because he might be, he might be like, some guy's gonna, you know. I know he can. That's exactly why my nephew's father left. He couldn't handle it either. One thing about me, I love kids. I can handle them. But the sad part is a lot of men can't. That's their problem. They're idiots. They know how to make them, but they don't know how to take care of them. Not everybody, but I know there's some good dads out there. All right, James, you said, where is Patty and I's relationship together going romantically? All right, James, let me check, bro. It looks like it's all going down this month, Ali. So don't be surprised if he tells you he got a second job this month or this week coming, because he probably wants you to stay home and say, "Yeah, that's all right. I'll go work now. No more PlayStation." That's why I'm so glad I'm single and so glad I'm not married and so glad I don't have kids sometimes. Because like hell, if I at this age I want to go and do like all this work and work hard for nothing, like just to somebody to take home. Never mind. Let me keep quiet. All right, James. Let me check. All right, James and Patty. Let me see them. All right, James. I see good things, bro. James, I feel like you and Patty are going to be romantically soon, and it's going to be good. I think that you got to put in the effort. I think she's ready for this romance. I think she's ready to be romantically involved with you more. And I see this happening between now and the end of next month. So maybe Valentine's Day will spark things. Valentine's Day is coming up. Hint, hint. Get her some flowers, some chocolate. Us men, we have to go. Entice the situation. So you probably have to go get her some flowers. Or if her birthday is coming up from between now and the end of February. If not, then prepare yourself for Valentine's. Because that's when it could happen. That's when romance begins. So be Cupid with the arrow, and reel her in with some chocolates and some roses or something. You ain't gotta go overboard, but give her something. That way you might get something in return. But from now to the end of February, it will advance into more romantic situation, and you'll have romance and things like that, James. And I think that she's very understanding, and she's going to be very friendly and loving and caring, and um, you might even like go on a trip together, or you guys might go on like a car ride or something like that to a place and hang out and be romantic somewhere. If you guys are at a distance right now, one of you might come and see the other, or you guys might go somewhere together. So I got like the Six of Swords here at the end, and that's telling me like that's travel or like going somewhere like for a getaway weekend or something like that. But I feel like more effort you put in, James, the better the outcome will be for you and her romantically. But it seems like Patty's ready and she's very sincere and she's wanting this. Just don't go overboard and don't be too excessive and don't go like too much overboard. Just get her something or do whatever, and I feel like it'll work out. Between now and the end of February, it looks very good. It looks good, bro. So I'm happy for you, and I hope it all works out. But from now till the end of February, it definitely looks good. Let me just check this real quick. Where's Patty and I's relationship together going romantically? Yeah. So yeah, that answers the question. I got all positive cards, James. So good luck, bro. And thanks for the donation. And it looks like you and Patty are going to be getting there. That's good to hear. I got all positive cards there. Celebration time. You know, like Valentine's Day, you're supposed to gather like maybe a couple roses or get like a little bouquet or something with a rose, some roses in it. You ain't gotta get like straight roses. Just get some like mixed stuff. Maybe ask her what type of flowers she likes or what type of chocolate she likes. Get some little heart shaped chocolate thingy. Maybe a little balloon or a teddy bear or something. Be my Valentine or some shit like that. I don't know if she likes all of that stuff, but just ask her. Like give her a little hint. You could do it tomorrow. Give her some flowers tomorrow. Fuck it. Don't wait for Valentine's. Just like make the gesture. That's one thing I like to do when I'm involved with someone. I always give my woman flowers. I just give her flowers whenever. Like I just feel like giving her flowers. I'll go get her some. Otherwise, that like I don't have to wait for her birthday or Valentine's or something. Just randomly give it to him. That way you get the coochie, no problem. Still gotta pay for it either way. Marley, you can go ahead and ask your question, sweetheart, when you're ready. Hear my dog starting to snore again. OMG. All right. Does it look like me moving is going to work out in the near future? I'm ready to move. Not moving from my hometown, just to buy something on my own is what I'm working on. Yeah, I know, right? She's like constantly snoring. So Marley, you just wanna know when you're gonna get like a new place? Yeah, okay, yeah. Screw love, you want a house. Yeah. Well, once you get the house, then you'll have no problem getting somebody to screw in it. You know. When you get the house, you just invite me and some friends, and you just have a party. That's all. Just make sure you invite me. Have a house party, a housewarming. I'll bring cake. I'll bring cake and shit, and whatever else. Some water. I'll definitely bring the cake, though. Maybe some chicken wings or something. Yeah, we can have a wedding cake. Yes. Now we're talking. Yeah. I'll be good. I'll be going to the cake place, right? And I'll be like, yes, can you make me a wedding cake? Oh, you getting married? No. I just want to fucking eat a wedding cake. Oh, but whose wedding is it? I don't know. Like, it's for Bob and Jill. Who's? Oh yeah. That's my friends. Like, I'm just buying them a cake for their wedding, but I'm gonna eat it though, and it's my gift to them. But I want to eat the cake. The guy at the cake place, but what the fuck this guy talking about? This guy's buying a wedding cake for Bob and Jill, and meanwhile, mofo is gonna eat the damn cake. I'll be coming to Marty's new house. We're like, yeah, got the cake. Yeah, I'll tell him it's a housewarming gift because she married her house. Hey, who knows? What I would do for some wedding cake. All right, let's check. Well, if you want to try getting it this year, but there can be like I think it's more of like how much you're willing to spend on the house or how many like the thing is with buying houses is you're either gonna buy a fixer upper or you're gonna buy a house that's, you know, temporary and you're gonna fix it later, or you're gonna buy something new. So either way, I see like you spending good amount of money on it, and you know it'll be if you really want to get one this year, you can. That's if you want one this year. It's a possibility you can get it, yes, but there's going to be like a lot of there's going to be like a lot of like errors or like trouble with the house that you're looking at. So it's like you might buy the house, but you know the plumbing isn't that great, or you're gonna buy the house or it needs the roof fixing. So whatever you want to like, whatever you find or you're trying to find or trying to buy, there might be issues, and that's a normal thing anyway. Just hire me, I'll fucking fix it. It's all good. Just give me wedding cake for every job. Just buy, you know. Can you hear me now? I'll repeat myself for you. It's cool. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, Ninja, take care. Can anybody hear me? Hello, Ali, Ali. Okay, Jessica, you can hear me. Ninja, you can hear me. Okay, it's working now. I'm rewinding. Okay, let me know when you're finished. All right. While you're listening to it, I'll um I'll check something else. Can you hear me now? Oh, thanks, Jessica. I got your donation. You can ask your question afterwards. Let me see. You can hear now? Okay, cool. You're all caught up. So what I'm getting also is like the houses that are available and the houses that you are going to see if you're going to go house searching. Some of them are going to have issues. Some of them might be, um, you're paying all this money for it, but you still got to fix it up. So you might not want to do that. And then it's going to be issues with certain things, or you might be just emotionally confused about what you want, how you want it, where you're going to deal with it, and how far out it's going to be. If you already have somewhere where you think you want or you're going to buy, then you might be dealing with a man that's like the guy who's the owner of the house. Might be you might deal with like a man, like a owner, or like a real estate guy. He might be like giving you like a chat. Like I feel like it's really really and seriously up to you whether or not you do it. But I'm in the cards are telling me that it's like you want to, but you don't want to. And then it's like, do I really want to spend all this money on this house and then have to fix it up? Or how long can I be in here before I have to fix it up? Or do I want like something brand spanking new? Or what is available? You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting like that you can benefit off of something decent if you really want to, and that a man can help you find a house or get the house. But I just feel like it's like I got the 5 of Pentacles there at the end, and that tells me that you might not be happy with the choices of houses that are selected and are available. So it's like you're saying, fuck, do I really want to move out of my place to go to this place? And then like I have to spend all this fucking money on this place. Like I don't know if I really want to do that. So I feel like your options are very limited in the area that you want. So there might not be no decent new places. And if there is a new place, it's gonna be like way over your budget, or how like you it might not even be about money, but if it is, that could be the problem. But if it's not about money, it just might be like the choice, like spending money on something that you have to fix. So you might feel like it might be like unjustified to spend all this money on another house when you can just live where you are now. But I see that it's possible, but the limited like amount of things are gonna make you feel like confused and be like, you know what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, how am I gonna live in this town and find somewhere decent? Like, there isn't. So I feel like there might be limited choices, or like you might feel limited to make a decision on getting something that's you might be going backwards on. So be aware of that. Like my advice for buying a house, when my brother-in-law and sister bought this house, they brang me because I know everything about a house. So I analyzed this house before we came here. I checked everything and I was like, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth the money. And this house weren't cheap. So I said, look, this house is worth it. I know the guy who built it. I know the guy who owned it. So this is like, a decent house. Plus it's got this apartment, blah, blah, blah. So, I feel like, yeah, make sure you take like a man with you, and like, so that way he can analyze everything. Yeah. So if your dad goes with you and he knows about houses, I'm not saying you don't know about houses, but this is just if you don't know. Just sure, it's always nice to take somebody that can see more than what you can. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not one of those chicks who like goes underneath the sink and fixes shit, then yeah. Hey Jada, how you been? How you doing? Oh, he's a carpenter. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. If you don't be knowing, I'm not trying to diss you or anything, but I know a lot of women who know about houses and they can teach me something like I'm doing great, sweetheart. Thanks. So like that's the thing. If you don't know, then I would say take your dad, and then he will be able to analyze it better. That's my suggestion and advice if you're gonna go house hunting. But I feel honestly from seeing the cards, I feel like it's very possible you can get one this year or next year. If that's what you're planning on doing, if you really want it this year or next year, you can get it. But I feel like, the choices are very limited, and it's not telling me no guaranteed in the cards. It's saying that you'll benefit, you have the money to do it, and you'll benefit and profit off of whatever you do. Like if you were to sell the house you have now and go into another one, it'll all work out. You see what I'm saying? Even if you're not doing that, it'll work out. Because I got like you coming out of the 10 of Swords reversed. That means like you're gonna get over that. I have to move and I want to move and I'm going to. Like I feel like in your mind you're still contemplating, like it's something you want to do, but are you really gonna do it? So if that's the way you are, then that's what the cards are telling me. It's like you want to, but you don't want to, but you're only going to if you have the right option. And I feel like the options are limited. So that's why the cards are not, and like I'm not getting like, the sun and the ace, and I'm not getting like cards that are telling me you're going to move and you're gonna find something. I'm getting cards that, hey, this is up to Marley, and if she really wants to, she can have it. Like the world is your oyster thing, and you can have a house if you really want to, but just remember that whatever you're gonna get, there's limited things you can do to the house, or there's limited things that you can get. So I would say, my advice, I would say just go house hunting, just like go check your options and then go for the best option for you, and take your dad with you, and make sure, like, the house has got, like, tell the people to like show you paperwork, or is there anything wrong with the house. And then another thing is what I always tell people, and it happens all the time. When you buy a house, right, when you live in it, after a couple months, you're gonna want to change shit, because, oh, I want to change the color of this room because it looks like shit, or I want to change this pantry in the you know in the kitchen, or some shit like that. I need new appliances, or so, like, I feel like that's all like gonna be a factor for you as you check out, these houses. Like, is it gonna come? Are you gonna take your shit with you? Is this place already got something, like things like that. Like, it's all gonna be. That's why I'm not getting a yes and I'm not getting a no. I'm getting it's up to you, which is true, but I feel like you're gonna have limited options. So just check your options and then make the decision. But it's telling me that it's very, very possible this year and next year to find something and to be in it. And I'm getting a King of Pentacles at the very bottom of the deck. And that could be like your dad helping you get the house. If that's the case, if he's that type of person that will like help you get the house or help you find one, then I would say that's him. So he's gonna help you find it, or he's gonna know of something or find out. A man's gonna help you regardless. Yeah. Well, there you go. So I feel like you won't have a problem buying a house and getting a house. I just think it's a problem on where, how, and when. You know, that's the thing. But it's telling me whatever you want to do is very possible, but there's limited choices. So I would say, like, go for it. It's good energy there. It's definitely possible. I feel like you'll have the money and you'll have the situation, but I feel like you're gonna be like, do I really want to go now? Like, I feel like you might have a deadline where you have to make a decision, or if you don't get the house now, then somebody else wants it. So you're gonna be like, fuck, I don't feel like doing it now. Like, I want to wait a little while. And then they're like, no, you can't wait. You got to do it now. So like that could also be like a factor. That's what the Five of Pentacles is, that kind of irritating me there in that reading. It's kind of telling me, like, do you really want to walk away from what you have now to go somewhere else that you have to rebuild or redo or things like that? Like, you might get the house for a bargain, but you might have to do a lot of work to it, to your liking. But you don't have to do it right away anyway. Plus, you can always, like, call me. I'll come do some stuff for you. I'll hook the electrical up. Got you. Yeah, absolutely. I honestly, Marley, I feel like you can do it. I feel like it'll work. You just gotta find options. And your dad's very significant in the reading too, so that's good. Jessica, you can go ahead and ask your question, and Jada, you're after Jessica. And thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. Hey G, how you doing, bro? How you been, man? Yeah, I don't mind being busy. It's all good. I like to give everybody, their money's worth. I gotta make sure I check and give you the your full. Just working, hey bro. That's what life is all about. Work and no play for some of us. But today it was a really nice day here, so I got a lot of work done. I cut my grass. I did some painting. I did some work. I did some cleaning. I did shopping. I did a whole. I did a whole pile of stuff. Yeah, cause me, I'm the type of guy. The more I learn, the more I earn. So I'm good. I finally got to cut my grass and clean the pool area and did a whole pile of things. I'm happy that I got a lot done today because the weather was beautiful. I was like, finally, I get to actually work outside. I've been working inside and being all bored and shit. But yeah, this house, Marley, I remember we guys moved in here 15 years ago, and it wasn't very decent inside. It was all right outside, but inside was like old shit. And this house is 30 years old now, which is not that bad. And when we first came here, my sister was like, I don't want this fan. You need to rip this down. Go get me a new one. I hate this color. We need to paint this. And they still were living at the other house. And my nephew was just born, the second one. So she pretty much like was like, I ain't moving into this house until you have everything fixed. So I ripped everything apart, fixed. I was working here night and day. So that way she could move in. And me and my brother-in-law at the time, that dickhead, we ended up doing a lot of work here, and I did all the work pretty much. He just helped here and there. But yeah, I did everything here, fixed all the fans, I changed all the doorknobs. It was all like that gold, ugly ass shit, the gold plated doorknobs and all that, and it was all had all like black spots all over from it being old. It was like the original stuff. So I took it all off and put like brass, like brushed nickel, silver ones on there. It made it look all nice. Painted all the doors, changed all the fans. The fan blades were hanging like this. They were like all saggy. I had to change all the fans. So when she moved in, everything was like pretty much freshened up and fine. And every year we did more to it. We rebuilt the kitchen. Now the house is worth a lot of money, and we did a lot of work to it. 2 years ago, we put in the pool. A lot of work we got done here. I bust my ass. My body's felt the pain from this damn renovation. But it's all worth it, though. All right, who's trying to block my blessings and send negative vibes? I know I have people that don't want to see good coming my way. I'll send it right back to the House's temple. Oh, Jessica, what am I going to do with you? See, look, Jessica, if you believe that, then you're going to receive that, and you're going to believe that you're being blocked. You're going to believe that your blessings are being blocked. You can't believe that shit. Are you sure you're in Aquarius? Are you sure? You're supposed to be a don't give a fuck Aquarius. You know that, right? You're supposed to be like, I don't care who's trying to do all these things. You can't get me. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to be. No one is ever supposed to say somebody's trying to block my shit. Nobody's blocking you because you want to believe someone is, but if you don't believe someone is, then they can't. You see what I'm saying? But they can't, though. You got me? You can't believe that they can. Hey, Amanda, how you doing, sweetheart? Good evening. Yes, green has always been my color, you know. It's the color of my team, so I'm always wearing green. I told everybody I'm the leprechaun, you know. All right, Jessica, let me check. I feel like Jessica, there's like a dark skinned woman around, and she's like kind of like thick, and they're showing me this woman, and she has like frizzy black hair too. And there's also like I'm getting like this woman could be blocking you or not blocking you, but sending negative vibes or feels negative about you. Um, I don't think there's any men trying to like do anything bad or send anything bad. I think it's a woman because I got a woman that spirit showing me, right? And the men, I don't have no men here that can block your blessings or like trying to send negative vibes. But I do get like a woman, spirit showing me a woman. Yeah, the men are fine. They can't do nothing to you. I don't get no. I get the men up right here, so they're not sending any negative vibes or any trying. I just feel like this person, that the woman I'm talking about, is jealous of you, and she's trying to like cause problems, or she wants to cause arguments. She might harass you, or like try to get some, like try to harass you. Maybe she's fought with you in the past, or maybe she's tried to like um you know do something to you. But the woman that I'm getting in my vision, that spirit showing me, it's like she's dark skinned, and she's got like black hair, and it's like kind of like like she is one of those like iron press type of things and put like a wave in it, and it's very straight, and you know she's got like big lips, and she's like dark, and she's short and stocky. That's what they're showing me. So she's jealous of you. That's the woman I get. Like she looks at you and be like, yeah, bitch, like I get that person in spirit. Like spirit showing me that person. It says that the person is like wanting to argue with you, or like argues over you maybe, and like the person like one is jealous of you. I would say like it's someone that you know, or in your energy, like someone you see. It might be a family member. um like it might be a family member, or it could be like someone that is a member of family that doesn't like you. Like, if you guys hear my dog snoring in the background, she's a snoring queen of YouTube, so don't worry about her. It's not me though, it's just snoring. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I got. You heard it, Jada? Yeah, she's a snoring queen of YouTube. Yeah. And the reason why she's jealous is because like she doesn't like the fact that you get attention. She doesn't like the fact that you're real, and you're good, and you're kind and compassionate. And like I also feel like this person could work with you, or she had worked with you, or she liked to work with you, like, or she would not like work with you, but she worked with you, or she like was a part of something with you. Like this woman's insecure. So when she sees you, like, she's like, you know, she's jealous of you. Might be jealous of your looks, the way you are, like, the way you like talk to people, the way you handle things. So this could be somebody that's like that. I can see the woman though. Spirit showing me the woman. She's like nasty looking. She's got like a resting bitch face. She doesn't look very pleasant. She got like fake eyelashes. Like I can see her though. Don't you like how I say things like, "Oh, serious," and then you guys laugh right after? Then I have to realize what I just said. Well, if this describes somebody that you know, then that's the person. If you don't like, if you don't, yeah. Well, I'm trying to tell you, like that's who it is. It's a short, thick, dark skinned lady, and she's got like, well, women change their hair all the time, so she can have like a wig or a weave, or she can just have like regular hair, but it's like it looks shiny and like a little wavy, like and it's straight, but it's got like that little, you know what I'm saying. And she's like, yeah, yeah, actually, she does look like the black version of Shrek. Actually, you're right. She does. Holy shit. See, you saw her. See, there you go. Yeah, she got that Party City wig, or she just, you know. Oh shit. Hey, it could be somebody that like you're online talking to too. I don't think it's fine. I think she got it from the dollar store. The dollar store sells that shit all the time. But like, it could also be somebody you talk to online. Like, like in the chats, you know? Got the $2 wigs, you know? I remember Tyler said that shit on his live. You guys know Tyler's Terror, right? Like I say about 5 years ago, we was in his chat, right? I used to go in there before I came on here when he was like, popular, and he was talking shit one day, and this girl goes, "Oh no, no this and no, no that." He goes, "Shut up, bitch, you $2 slut, you $2 wig wearing bitch." I started laughing like shit. I was like, oh my God. And everybody started saying that $2 wig shit, because that was the day there. The girl got on his nerves, and he looked at the picture, goes, "Look at you with your $2 wig, ho." That shit was so funny. I'll never forget that day. That shit was hilarious as fuck. That was like 5 years ago he did that shit. That was funny as hell. I was in there live at that time. You were fucking dying in there. Yeah, but that's what the person looks like, Jessica. Yeah, she needs a five finger ringer, you know. Yeah, Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, there you go. And he always goes, right, all right, it's all right, Aquarius. Look, I'm not even doing this today with you, Aquarius. I'm not doing this today, Aquarius. No, I'm not. I'm going on to the next one, Pisces. So fuck you, Aquarius. I'm not doing. Who gives a shit, right? I used to do his I used to like not make fun of him, but like I used to mock him like in my lives in the very beginning. People used to die laugh. I had a wig like his hair on Halloween one year. I put the wig on like his curly black hair, and I acted like him. And people were in here fucking dying because I was talking just like him, right? And every time he does Aquarius reading, he disses Aquarius because he hates Aquariuses, right? Deep down inside, he does. And he'd be like dissing Aquariuses and shit. It's fucking hilarious. I'm not doing this today, Aquarius. I'm not doing this today. All right, Jada, you can ask your question, sweetheart. You're next. Yeah, I don't watch him anymore. Um, just because like I don't. Uh, but when like 5 years ago, yeah, I think. Well, he just had bad experiences. See, he's an Aries, so Aries men are like kind of, they can be very jealous of other people. But he's also a lot younger, so. But he was hilarious back then. But after a while, you kind of was like, after a while, it's like, yeah, this guy's kind of getting boring now. He's just saying the same shit over and over and over. Like, So I kind of got like fed up of watching him because he used to say the same shit over and over and over. And I didn't really care to like listen to love readings all the time because I wasn't in love anyway. And he only did like love shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm tired of listening to this. Next. I used to listen to him a lot, and I used to listen to Rich Loop, but he also fell off too. Like he went off the deep end. He contradicts himself. One day he says tarot's evil. The next day he's doing tarot readings. The next day he's poor. The next day he's at another place. The next day he's got a new chick. He's like one of those Aquarius guys that's like definitely aloof and out there. Now he's with the Leo King, and they're both like, yeah, a little here. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these idiots? Like those guys, like they're younger, see, so they have their brain hasn't developed yet. But yeah, those guys, I used to watch them religiously. They used to be like my favorite. Then when I start to get to know them, I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of these guys now. Next. Your husband wasn't married. He was married. He was married. Scorpion, Aries. Oh, don't mix. Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes an Aries man is like a real pain in the ass. Aries men are cocky. They're possessive, and they whatever like they have too much. They have periods as well, but theirs are like a lot worse. Like they actually like have worse periods than a woman. Like that's why they call it a menstrual cycle. Men. It's really for men. Aries men. Aries men are whack. They have like issues. I don't know too many Aries. I know an Aries guy I used to work with him, and his girlfriend was his world. Everything he did was always revolving around his girlfriend. And I'm like, bro, let that woman breathe, man. She's gonna end up leaving you. And he was like, yeah, I'm fucking telling me I tell my girl. I'm like, God damn, this guy's fucking weirdo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like he'll be constantly like lying. And I had to get rid of him. I had to delete him as a friend. And everybody used to diss him afterwards. They were like, Mark, I'm so glad you left that idiot, man. That guy's an asshole. I'm like, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And you know what? I'm glad you got tired of that shit. Yeah, exactly. I had an Aries girlfriend, and she was the same way. You can't tell her nothing. And one day, she was the nicest person in the world, or I can like and love her to death. And then the next day, she'll just wake up like she peed her bed, but she didn't. But she'll wake up like she peed her bed, and she had to like, clean everything, and like she forgot to put her diaper on or something, like a fucking baby. Like it was so much mood swings I couldn't handle it. Like I was like, when are you gonna be happy for like 3 days straight? Because Dick didn't do anything. Dick didn't help the situation either. So when are you gonna actually be happy for 3 days straight? Is that possible for you, or what? Well, what can I do to make you happy for 3 days straight? Or how can you be happy? Did you ever ask yourself? It won't happen for them. I'm honest to God, I've never seen like an Aries person happy for more than 3 days. And my older sister, she's an Aries, and she's a bitch. We don't get along at all. I can't deal with that shit. Okay, Jada, you said, may I have a general reading? Anything I should know about my career and love? All right, cool. I'll check. He'd always spin out the driveway early in the morning. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Aries men and women are almost the same. Like Aries men act like women. But some women don't even act like that. That's one sign I really don't get along with that much. I have some Aries friends, but not many. Oh, if you laugh at them, that's a wrap. They get super mad. They want to kill you. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I never forget when me and my sister went at it. I fucked her off and she was like, "Who are you talking to?" She tried to hit me. I said, "Girl, if you hit me, I'm going to knock you the fuck out." And she paused and then we started going after each other. And then I fucked her. I told her about herself so bad that she left. And she ain't spoke to me since. She speaks, but not like that. Now she'll say hi and bye, but she's never had a conversation with me ever since that day. And that was like about 6 years ago now, maybe 6 years ago now. Pretty much told her about herself. And you know what? You know what they do the best? Selfishness. They are the most selfish people I've ever met in my life. Not all Aries are bad. Trust me, not all of them. But you get some of them where it's all about them and them only. And if you don't do what they do or they say, then you're automatically going to arise a problem. And they always have a medical problem. They're always sick. They're always gotta like they'll have something that no one else has. So it's like, what do you have again? Oh, I have an infection on my eyelash. Oh, I never heard of that before. Yeah, my eyelashes, I blink too much. So my eyelashes got twisted with another one. And then like a guy sprained my eyelid. That's exactly what they would say. Like, you'd be like, what? Fucking Aries. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. They're like little babies. Hey, Elda, how are you, Harmona? Both your parents were Aries? Oh, shit, Amanda. Yep. Yeah, there you go. See, here's the Aries. For anybody watching this and you're an Aries, I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying some Aries are like this, okay? And I don't really care anyway what you fucking think. It's the truth, damn it. All right. Aquarius people ain't putting up with no Aries shit. I tell you that now. We'd be like, get the fuck out of here. All right, Jada. Oh yeah, hell yeah, definitely. I agree. All right, Jada, what I got for you overall in general for your career, I feel like your career is difficult and you expect difficulties and changes. You might be waiting for or anticipating a change, or you want to change in work, maybe like a promotion, or like even if it's not that, you're just waiting for like the decent job or your job to get better. I feel like you're gonna have to be more disciplined and more like trying to get order on what you're doing, like and how you want it. Like make a real decision on what you really want in your career. Um, I feel like you might be um like in your career, you might feel like things aren't going the way you really want it to go, or people might depend on you too much in your career and you're not getting compensated for it, or people at work are like folks friends, or there's a lot of misunderstandings in your career or work life, or there's just always been trouble wherever you go in your career, and you can't get above it. So try not to like think really negative about your work or career in the next month or so. But if you expect these things to happen, then it will happen. So what spirits and the cards are saying is, in your career life, try not to be seduced in your career. Like try not to let people like tell you what to do. Um, especially like if you have like one of those demanding bosses or demanding jobs that always try to make you do everything. But I feel like your career can get better if you really wanted to. You just have to find the right thing and find the right job. But you might be just, if you're waiting for the right job or waiting for your job to get better, I think that that's an anticipation. And I think that you might not be getting too far ahead in your job life because there might be some hidden enemies or people at work that is ahead of you, or you're not next in line, or there could be like, people that don't want you to get a certain position at work. It could be numerous things I'm getting here. But um, you also can have like a cross desire about your career. Like you're not sure what you want to do or how you want to do it or how you're going to go about it. So work might be working career wise, I would say in the next month or so, is still going to be difficult. It still might be like not what you want it to be. But my advice is to go after what you really want and try to get over the hump, you know? As far as like your love life, Jada, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of communication in your love life. You might be communicating a lot more in the next month or so with people and stuff. Um, like there, I see there's a man that you'll communicate with. A King of Pentacles could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but I get like a King of Pentacles reverse here, and this person is not very faithful. They're not very kind. They'll like they're gonna try and use you to get something from you. If it's not sex, it'll be money. If it isn't money and sex, it's something else. They're gonna try and make it feel like, you know, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so nice, and they're gonna like charm you and bullshit you. And then next thing you know, they're all they want is like, something that you're not prepared to give them. Um, that I feel like you'll have like in your love life, you might have like short-lived friendships and relationships. Like things have been not going too good in your love life either. But I feel like you do get communication and you will get communication. I feel like you get hollered at and people like, people in your love life try to come towards you. I feel like there's a lot of communication and there could be like back and forth, like texting and talking and things like that. And I feel like it happens and it happens fast. And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I can't be with this person. They're whack, or I fear being around this person because they just told me that they had 10 wives or some bullshit like that, So love life is also the same thing as work. Like I feel like you don't have what you really want in those things because it's not really what you want, and you might have standards and you might have goals and you might have like desires that you haven't reached yet. And it might be just because you have preferences that are not coming your way. You might not have the right things coming towards you, but don't give up. And I feel like in the next 2 months you're gonna have to make decisions in your love life as far as like, do I really want to be around this person? Do I like this person? Can I deal with them? They kind of like rubbed me the wrong way in my last date, but I'll give it another chance. If you're that type of person, that'd be like, you take things with a grain of salt and you'll be like, okay, well, this date didn't go good. Let me see if the next one comes. And then I'll make my decision after the next one. Things like that can happen or occur. But I feel like, communication and talking to someone that can be a love potential partner can happen. Communication with this person in the next 2 months. But I feel like the person is not that faithful and doesn't really want what you want. So for instance, if you want, to be in a love relationship, to be married, to have kids, all the etc., all that stuff, if that's what you really want, the guy that you're gonna meet in the next couple months or whatever, they don't want that. They just want to fling or they just want to like be friends or whatever. Like I don't see like a concrete love relationship here in the next 2 months. But I do see like communication though. Like you can be talking a lot with different people and you can be like hit on a few times and or you can go on a few dates and shit. So, but it's good to have standards, and it's good not to rush into anything. So, I feel like you'll be tested, by certain guys or certain people, like whoever you are dating and stuff. But don't give up. Just like don't settle for just bullshit. I tell everybody, don't settle. Just like test the person that you're dating. Date them a few times and then see if they're lying or they're conniving or they're just like, an idiot. You know, make sure they ain't buying no $2 wigs or $2 condoms or anything like that. You know. Sure, Herman, I'll take your question, no problem. No problem, Jada. I hope that all made sense. But don't give up, sweetheart, Just make sure like, you don't go after no yeah, making baby Shreks. No, don't be doing that. Oh hell no. And we saw a Shrek looking person earlier. Somebody hating on Jessica, Shrek ass, $2 wig wearing hoe. All right, cool. I always tell everybody like don't settle for like a regular person. Make sure that like you really analyze who you're dealing with. That's what I do. Like if I'm dating, if I saw this, I was at the grocery store today, right? And I looked up. I was like getting a donut for my nephew, for me and my other nephew, and I was getting like a chocolate muffin for my sister. And I was doing my like some groceries, not too much. I was getting some lunch and shit. And I said, let me grab some pastries and stuff for everybody. Because if they're gonna say if I bring one home, they want one too. So I'm there picking this shit out. And I look over to my right and I see this sexy woman, she's probably like my age, maybe a little bit more. And she was a bit taller than me, but that's because she had high heels on, right? And I don't really care about the height, like, because when we lay down, we're the same size. So she looked at me, she smiled, and I smiled back. I said, how are you? And she goes, I'm fine, thanks. And she like puts her hair back between her ear. And then she just kept doing her groceries and I was staring at her. And then as she walked away, I was like, damn. That was a big ass rock on that finger. And I was like, yep, that's out of my league. She's married. I said, oh god damn, that shit was shining and glistening in the lights. I was like, somebody put like a $20,000 ring on that hoe. I can't afford that. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'll just pick these muffins and donuts out and just admire what you look like. At least I got a high. But yeah, she had one of them big rocks on her fingers. I was like, God damn. That guy paid for that. So I was like, oh, well, another one taken. Another one was taken. So, she had like one of them big rocks on her fingers. I can't afford her. She's out of my league. Fiona better brush that wig. Oh, yeah. You're damn right. Yo, why it's got to be Fiona? Dang. You'll get the dry rub. Yeah, there you go. We guys tie people up to palm trees if they act crazy and we put dry rub on them and honey. So that way the ants and shit and birds will come all over. There you go. All right, Ilda, Hermana. I got your donation. You can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. Thanks. It'd be hard to get. They drive far and buy you ice cream. Marley's talking from experience. There you go. See, when you play hard to get, they drive far, buy you ice cream. See that? Thank God you weren't waiting for the damn ice cream. That shit became melted, and you would have had a milkshake by the time he got back to you. Yeah, there you go. Some crackhead pigeons. I got some crackhead pigeons around here. I got tons of them. They hang out on my roof and shit all over it. Fuckers. I actually threw a tennis ball at them to get them away. Or I get the hose out and try and water them. Fuckers. I love birds, but they're a pain in the ass. They shit all over the place. I have to deliver a document to my tenant to move out or pay the rent. My realtor is out of town. How is my tenant going to react tomorrow? Oh shit. You want me to come with you? I'll knock on the door. I'll be like, I'll dress up, like I'll have a suit and shit. I'll be like, hello, yes. I'm here on behalf of Oda. And they'll be like, oh, who are you? I'm from the tenant Palm Tree Association. She'd be like, oh, what association is that? If you don't pay your rent, we come and collect you and tie you to a fucking palm tree. And we put dry rub and honey and all sorts of things all over your body while you're tied up to this palm tree until we get your bank account number and transfer the payments. And she'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, well, I heard, that that you owe money. I know you owe money to Oda. She hired me to come here, so you have 24 hours to pay. If not, you'll be tied up to a palm tree with duct tape all over your mouth, and nobody will know where you are. So it's either you pay in 24 hours, or 25 hours from now, I'll be coming to collect you to tie you to a palm tree. And she'll probably slam the door in my face and call you. Do you know that this guy came here? You told a guy to come here and tie me up to a fucking palm tree because I'm not paying my rent? Oh yeah, hell yeah. I do it too. I do it all serious and shit. I should be an actor. If I had an acting role in a movie, I'd do good. I swear I would. When I was in school, right? I don't really tell people this, but when I was in school, like I used to have like a dance group in school. It was 6 of us, and like I always used to like lead the group. And then after the dancing shit, we used to do like plays and stuff. And I always used to be like trying to get the role and all that, or be in a play and try and act and shit. I like all that stuff. Like that shit's cool. I do it. Like I do a movie and shit. I'll be a good actor. I'll be talking shit the whole time. Like I can be serious and not laugh. I'll laugh afterwards watching myself do it. But like I'll go to somebody's house and make up some bullshit like that. Oh, you owe rent? Oh, how do you know? Oh, because I work for Miss Ilda, and this is her place, and I'm coming to collect the rent. So you have 24 hours. Oh shit. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know that makes it funny. All right. I don't think she's gonna react, mad or anything like that. I think that she will communicate with you. She'll work with you, and she'll try to like. I got all positive cards, Ilda. I think that she'll respect the fact that it's a document she has to pay. I think she'll work with you. I feel like she'll be like let down at first, and like afterwards, she'll be like, she'll feel let down, or she feels like she has like no opportunity or to like do it or something like that. But I don't think she's gonna take like offense to what you come in there and giving her a document because she knows the deal, And I feel like she'll negotiate with you, and you guys will talk, and I feel like it'll be fine. I got all positive cards actually. The 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So that tells me that it'll be successful. You'll overcome whatever obstacles there is. So when you give her that, she's gonna be like, yeah, I know what this is. This is like, right. So And when she sees the document and knows that you just want your rent and she ain't gonna kick her out, and she'll feel like kind of let down at first, or she'll feel like kind of weird. Um, like I feel like she'll be pessimistic, like if that makes sense. But after that, like she'll be like, you know what, this is business. I have to fucking pay my rent. I haven't had the opportunity to get no, shit like that, whatever, but I'll figure it out. But I feel like she'll negotiate with you. Like she'll talk to you, she'll negotiate with you. And I feel like when you leave there, you'll be like, okay, good. I know where I stand now. Oh, there you go. So if she gets along with you, I don't see nothing bad happening here. I don't get no bad cards whatsoever. I just feel like I got her reversed here, like feeling her feelings are like she's let down, or she feels like she's not getting what she really wants in life. So she might have like a fucked up life, and then like she like, you know, might tell you about like her problems, like trying to like looking for sympathy type of thing. She might be talking to you about how bad her life is or how much bad luck she has, and she might even apologize and all that stuff. Like, yeah. I feel like she'll communicate with you though. So I got the 8 of Wands here. That's communication. So I feel like if you're going down there, because your question was you asking you say I have to deliver the document to my tenant to my parent. Right. So they're gonna react fine to you. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you'll negotiate with her and you'll tell her, look, if you do this, then we'll be fine. What can you do? Like you guys will negotiate and talk to each other. And I think it'll work out. And I think she's gonna tell you that she feels let down, or she feels bad, or she has bad luck. Like she might look for sympathy or look for a way to pay you. So that's the only thing I see. I don't get like any hostile shit or any bad things. I feel like, I believe I told you that you were gonna get your rent eventually. So by you going there, I feel like, it'll be better, and you'll be successful and it'll be a successful uh communication and all that stuff. Right. Yeah. So I feel like she will. I still see that she will pay. So, but by you going there, I feel like it's gonna be like overwhelming at first, but then after you leave, like before you leave, you'll feel like, okay, I successfully negotiated this whole thing, and now we're good to go. Like I don't get anything bad at all. I just think that she feels bad and her life is bad. But if you're going down there, then I would say, yeah, that's why the cards are positive. So yeah, I see it being fun. She's not gonna act up or go crazy or anything. Yeah, I can't remember what that word means. Pessimistic. I can't remember what that is because I know a lot of words have. I know a lot of words have different meanings. It describes a state of mind that always expects the worst. Right. Okay. Yeah. See, pessimistic describes a state of mind of someone who always expects the worst. Right. So when she sees you, she's gonna expect the worst, like you saying, "Get the fuck out." But then you're gonna say, "Look, I don't want to kick you out. All I want is my fucking rent money." So yeah, I feel like that's how she's gonna feel. Pessimistic. Yeah, I had to look up the definition because I'm using these words, but like that just word just came to my mind, and I knew it means that, but I had to make sure. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Yeah, it is good, and I feel like your energy will be good. As long as you don't turn into an Aries, then you're okay. Just stay in Aquarius and not in Aries. Don't give her Aquarius energy, not Aries energy. Okay. But for some reason, if she acts up, just I'll be there with the palm tree, you know, business. We'll hook it up. And Keita's vlog, paid reading question mark. If you want one, yes. If you don't, I do a free message of the day. So it's up to you. You can have a free message of the day, or you have to pay for a question. $5 PayPal. Yeah, Hermione looks good. I don't see nothing bad. So I just think that she's pessimistic. That's about it. Which is cool. Which is cool. Just got another. Oh, Yvette. Hey, Yvette, how you doing? I see you donated for a question. Thanks, sweetheart. You can ask when you're ready. Yeah, exactly. There's no need for that. I think negotiation is the best thing. Let me just give me a second. I just need to grab my bottle of water. Sleepyhead. Thanks for not snoring, okay? Sleepyhead's over here licking her chops. Yeah, it looks good. I'm glad. We don't need no negative shit. That's one thing I have. Rent is always a pain in the ass. That's one thing I always said, that if I ever buy my own house, I will never have an apartment next to it because I don't want that headache. Do you know that in this house, I'm in the apartment and the main house is next door, right? Do you know that the guy who built this house, he told the electrician to put a disconnect switch for the electrical if they didn't pay if somebody was over here weren't paying rent. Like if you didn't pay rent, he had a disconnect switch to shut your electricity off. Even if you were paying for your electricity and weren't paying for rent, he didn't give a fuck. It said apartment disconnect. So he could have disconnect. He can disconnect the apartment power if you didn't pay your rent. When I saw that, I laughed. I was like, "Holy shit! This guy was serious when he lived here." I guess he must have said, "Yeah, if you ain't paying rent, I'm cutting off your electricity." But my friend came here to help me do some electrical 2 years ago. He's like, "What the fuck is this? A disconnect switch for the apartment?" And I'm like, "Yep." I said, "Oh, this guy ain't playing. He made sure he was getting his money, or else you ain't gonna sleep. You ain't gonna have no electricity." But my sister teases me all the time. She goes, "Yeah, if you act up, I'm gonna turn the switch off." I'm like, "Yeah, you keep thinking that." So we always joke about that. All right, Yvette. Yes, I got your donation. Thanks. I have a mini crush on this Aquarius named D. What can you tell me about him? Might he feel the same? Oh, Aquarius. There you go. You're stepping up. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. See, once you go Aquarius, you go delirious. You know that, right? Just saying. You know? And his name D. So you know what's gonna happen now. Oh boy. All right, let me be serious. All right, let me check. She says she has a mini crush. Oh, Yvette. What am I going to do with you, Yvette? All right, let's check, sweetheart. Let me see what we got. crush, a crush. I had a crush on that lady I saw at the store today, you know. And when I saw that ring, it was just a little crush. The crush went away. I got crushed. My heart got crushed when I saw her ring worth about 20 G's on her hand, on her finger. I was like, no, I can't do that. That's out of my league. I leave married women alone. I can't deal with that. I don't want her man to come, beat me up. Um, I feel like this guy has a lot of self confidence. I feel like this guy knows what he's doing. Like he has like a lot of integrity. He's very confident. He's very self reliant. He's got very spontaneous. I don't think that he has any romantic feelings for anyone right now. I think that he's not very happy with how his life is in the love sector. I feel like he's also making changes and he's like thinking about his past relationships, and he ended a long friendship or relationship with someone, and I think he had a bad relationship and he's single now. So um I feel like he's lost his stability. He's trying to like get back what he lost, and he feels like he's got setbacks and things like that. Like I don't get nothing bad. I think he's a good worker and he has his shit together. I just think his love life was not that great in the past. That's what I got about him. Nothing bad. Just he had bad relationship maybe. Um, I think he's really focused on himself. As far as how he feels about you, he might feel a little overwhelmed talking to you, or he might feel like, a little bit unexpected. Yeah. I think he's a good person to know. He just doesn't really know you and he doesn't understand you like right now. But I think there's like he might think that you're a little to yourself and about yourself, like so he might think that he's trying to find out if you're alone, if like you're with somebody. So if you haven't talked to him about relationship, or if you're single, or if you're not, like if that conversation hasn't come up yet, then he's probably trying to figure out if you are alone, or if you're with a man, or if you're involved with anybody. Like he's trying to figure you out. I would say he's trying to get to know like what's up with you. So that's why like there's not really anything concrete here. But he's a good person though. He's very professional. He's generous. He's considerate. I think I got good energy on him as a person. But like I said, because of his past, he's really like gonna take things like, slow, and he's probably like gonna be, saying, hey, I work with you, cool, whatever. And he's probably gonna get to know, try and get to know you or whatever. Um, but yeah, I think that if he gets to work with you and he likes working with you, then that's how the friendship will develop. So if he has a good time working with you, then he'll feel more for you, you know? I think that he has to have like a feeling of, how am I gonna say, like he has to feel like a union between you and him in order for him to feel anything, you know? Yeah, or even with a simple connection from the beginning seemed cool to be around. Yeah. I think he's a good person. I just feel like he had a bad past. And he might be very like, guarded, and he might not want to like, let you in his life right away. Like I don't see a relationship or anything like that. But I do see like right in the next 30 days, I feel you guys will work together pretty well. I think that things will go well between you and him. But I keep getting that he has a lot of fake friends and a lot of like bad relationship. Like I keep getting, I got the two of cups reversed, and that tells me that he had a bad relationship, or he's in a bad relationship, or he was, or he just got out of one. I keep getting like a lot of misunderstandings, like a divorce or like a bad relationship, or he wasn't really like valued and loved properly. But I feel like he has like he's willing to make adjustments and sacrifices, and he wants to change his way around, and he might open up to you in the next 30 days, and things might be, pretty good between you guys. I got the 10 of pentacles at the end here, which means like your day-to-day experience with him in work will be very good. You'll feel safe, you'll feel good around him, and you'll feel like you're going to get somewhere with him in a friendship way you know Good night, Marty. Take care, sweetheart. I'm glad you're doing better, and I'll come visit you tomorrow if you go live. Guys, if you don't know my friend Marley, she's got a channel too, and she does tarot and stuff, and she answers questions. She's hilarious as fuck. So go check her out if you haven't already. All right, see ya, Marley. Oh, and he said that he was like the hood gonna clown me because of the show he did. Oh, okay. And I was like, nah, it looks good. Post, and he posted it. Oh, right. I see, like, maybe his like hood friends is gonna clown him because he's like doing that type of work. Oh well, yeah. And he posted, if he took your advice, then that's good. That's a good start. Like I don't get no bad vibes off of him at all. But what I'm getting is like things between you and him will develop better in the next 30 days. So it looks good for you and him being friends and being cool with each other. Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah. That could be it. Like his past, like I said, his past is not that great. Yeah. His past is like tarnishing his mentality and he's trying to get over it. So, that's a lot of people. A lot of people are like that. A lot of people's past still haunts them till today. So unfortunately, like, but if he feels like he can trust you and stuff, you know, then that's good. So yeah, past situations have like affected him, but between you and him, like the question you're asking me, I would say yes. Like things are gonna develop into like a friendship, and you guys will be cool with each other. In the next 30 days, it'll get better. So the more you guys work together, and the more you'll talk and be cool. So, but I get good energy on him, which is nice. So I remember you said something about I said somebody was coming in. You said I can't remember. You said I know you told me someone made in, so I'm trying to see. Yeah, yeah. This looks like the guy. Yeah, this looks like the person that's coming in. It's a potential person, and it looks like he's good. He's a good guy. He looks like a good person. I got him as the king of cups in the beginning there. I can't remember what other king I got. Oh no, I didn't get the king. I got the king of cups the second time. The first time I got the magician. So that tells me like he does good work. He's in high demand, and he knows what he's doing. Then I got the king of cups, which is his emotions, his generosity, how he is. He's professional. He's good at what he does. Things like that. So I didn't get no reversed cards on him. The only thing I got reversed was his bad past. So it looks good, Yvette. I wish you the best, and I hope everything works out. But You know, just listen to him and show trust, and then you'll be all right. I'm an Aquarius guy, so he's an Aquarius guy. So the more you're honest, the more they'll love you. Because Aquariuses, and I know every Aquarius can vouch for this, we want the truth. And if you show us the truth, then we're good to go. Then we will love you and care about you and give you the time of day. If you start lying and can't remember your lies, then you're fucked. So be very honest. Even if you don't want to tell him something, just be very honest. Even if you think it's not going to be, the answer he wants, just fucking tell the truth. An Aquarius doesn't care. They just want the truth. That's all they want. They want you to be honest. Like, tell them the truth. Even if it's something you don't want to tell them, and you know they might look at you a different way, but they'll respect you for the truth. At least that's me. Jessica, what you want, woman? Can I get a love card pulled? For what? You ain't in no damn love. Since that's the closest to romance, I'll get to this point. See, how you gonna get love if you're already ditching the love before it comes? You ain't got no damn love in your life. So what you need a love card for? Huh? All right, I'll give you a damn love card, woman. Jeez, man. I'll give you the Lover's Oracle. See, a hard card give you some love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Love, baby, don't hurt me. No. All right, let's see what we got here. La. Ninja said good night, y'all. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow, Marky. Look, as soon as I start now, she's gonna say, Marky, can I have a message, please? I just woke up. I had to smell the coffee. That's why we name her Ninja. Cause she comes in and out like a ninja. You know, ninjas are hiding from people and they come back in all of a sudden. Look, out of nowhere, he says, is he picking on you now, Jessica? Shit, he always picks on me. See, look. Yes, you did. Don't make me go back up to the chat. You said good night, Marky. See you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. That's why I nicknamed her Ninja. That's why, because we'd be like, good night, Ninja, and then she'll come right back. She can't get enough. It's okay, Ninja. We love you. You can hang out with us till you go to sleep. All right. All right, Jessica. This is your card. And this is like the throat chakra, right? It's right on your throat. See the tree on your throat? I know you want a tree on. Never mind. I know you want a tree on your throat, but that's that's your card. And it says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yeah, whatever, Ninja. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yeah, see that? That's the most action you got. It's the picture. Yeah, you said you're gonna sleep good night, but then you didn't say see you tomorrow. Look, now she's telling me I'm number one. I should put your ass in timeout. I know I'm number one. It's okay. I'm I'm gonna give myself a love card, even though I ain't got no damn love in my life either. I love my fucking self. My dog loves me. All right, let me see what I get. One. Yeah, whatever. Then. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm putting this card back. Why did I even pick? Why did I even give myself a card? See, this is why I can't say certain things on here because Spirit likes to call me out. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'm not gonna show you my card. Everybody's gonna laugh. But I'll give you a laugh before you go to sleep. All right, this is my card. And it says, Twin flames, your passion ignites. How is that even possible? That motherfucking twin flame around here. Get your twin ass around here. And that damn twin flame. I don't know who she is. She better hurry her ass up and give me some passion. Fucking hurry the hell up. I want some birthday sex. I'm got like 3 weeks to go. Better hurry up, twin flame. Your twin ass around here. Hurry up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want a damn twin flame. I just want a normal ass woman. I don't want nobody talking about you're my twin flame. Come on, Mark, we're twins. No, bitch. You need some milk in your life. You got some milk and cookies, woman. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't listening to her. Me, I always joke about twin flames and shit. People laugh like crazy. I'm like, look, man, I don't want no twin flame shit around here. They be like, come on, Mark, you know you want a twin flame. I'm like, no, I don't. Hey, Philomena, how you doing? How's the job hunting going? Got some vitamin D. There you go. Some vitamin D you only get that is from the sun itself, so you got that right. It ain't easy. Philomena, I just got your donation. Thank you. You can ask your question when you're ready. Thanks. All right, this is my last question, and then I'm gonna go. It's already 1:20, so I need to get my ass to sleep. I've been on here for 2 hours. Shit, time flies. I couldn't have come on here too. Oh yeah, that's right. I had a live, and then it got messed up, and I had to redo it. That's right. I'm balling. Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes it's all or nothing. Last 2 days has been like boring as shit in here. W is coming back to the States. What are his intentions for this connection? All right, let me check, Philomena. Oh yeah, sure. I'll wait for that. Two. All right. Okay. We went on a date at the beginning of last summer and he had to leave and go back to the UK, so we stopped talking. All right. So what I'm getting here is like he's worried about whether or not he can get this connection back, or he's worried about how you're going to feel if he starts talking to you again and things like that. But he really would like to connect with you again. I get positive energy here, Philomena. I think that um, he would like to connect with you again. I think that he's being cautious. I think that he thinks that maybe you don't want nothing to do with him, or maybe you've moved on, or you have somebody. So he might interrogate you and ask you if you're single, or ask you if he can go out with you on another date when he gets there. Things like that. Because I still feel that he has like some feelings for you, or he would like to connect with you again. So I would say his intentions is to link up with you again, to try and get with you, but he's going to ask you questions or see if you're available, or see when he can be available to you and possibly take you out on a date or come and see you at some point. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah. So he's genuine about that. He wants a second chance. He wants to hang out with you. He does want that. And the reason he wants that is because he knows that you're a good woman, and he's determined to prove himself to you. And he knows how you are, so he knows that he has to be very cautious, and he has to make sure that he puts in some action. But I feel like he's not happy with his life, and that's why he's coming back. And I feel like he's got a lot of anxiety. He had a lot of issues, so he's going to be worried at first, to try and get the second chance from you. But if you give him a second chance, I feel like he'll come through, and he'll try and be a better situation. But I don't get no bad intentions. I get all good intentions. I just feel like he himself is worried about the connection, if you still wanted it, or if you're still going to give him the time of day or a second chance. But he does like you, and he does, his intentions is good. So I feel like he'll put in the action, and he'll put in the energy. It seems like he's determined to come and see you and get a second chance. So it looks good for me, Philomena. I don't get nothing bad. Yeah, it looks. If you guys go out on a date, it'll be fun. Like I get that you guys will talk, and I just feel like right now he might be. I get anxiety. I get a lot of anxiety around him. Like he's overwhelmed, and he has anxiety about how his life is going. So he just needs somebody to talk to, and I feel like he's gonna talk your ear off and tell you about his life and tell you what he's going through and look for sympathy and stuff like that. But not in a shitty way, but in a good way, So I don't get nothing bad. I get good vibes, Philomena, off of that. So it looks good. Nothing bad. Which is good to hear. I'm glad. My dog's still snoring in the background over here. Oh, you're talking now? Okay, good. So I think it'll get better. So that's good. That's good. That's my dog snoring. I'm gonna take her for her walk tonight and her pee. I'm gonna get out of here. So it's getting late, so I'm gonna get out of here now. I'll be back tomorrow at some point in time, though. I'll be back on tomorrow. I might be on here during the day because the weather's supposed to be bad again. So yeah, if you're talking now, Philomena, that's a good thing. I think he's gonna continue to talk to you, and I think he's gonna continue to try and be, better because he's going through some hard times. So looks like it'll be fine, Philomena. All right, Hamana, good luck tomorrow, and it looks like everything is good. I did some positive readings tonight, so that's a good thing. Majority of these readings were very positive, so that's a good thing. I'm glad the energy's finally changing. You know, this weekend, Aquarius, Pluto goes into Aquarius, so everybody should have a better life in the next couple years. At least Aquarius is going to make things better finally. You're welcome, Harmona, and thank you as well. I appreciate you. Thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and donating and hanging out and laughing and having fun. I appreciate it, and I will see everybody tomorrow. All right, love you guys. Mwah. Take care. Yeah, no more Shrek energy, so nobody gets tied up to the palm tree. Okay, so don't act up, and you won't get tied up to the palm tree. Okay. Good night.